Yeah, you want some of these?
Yeah, you're live.
Okay, guys, we're trying something new today. We're doing a live mukbang. We've also turned the whole world around. This is facing the other direction in our house, which you normally don't see. Leia's on the chat room. If you have anything to say, any chats to us. We're going to dive right into some pork rinds so that Edison will not be upset. Here you go, bud, because he's hungry. You want a pork rind too? Here you go, Leia. You like that one?
Thank you.
That's got the skin. Leia loves the fatty part of the pork rind. So, we're doing a massive lechon mukbang. And
we should call it the heart attack mukbang.
the heart attack mukbang. High cholesterol. Whoa. Oh my god, guys. Okay.
So let me start. The
Okay.
place that we went for this is recommended by our friend Jennifer. The place doesn't have a sign on the building, so you don't know that it is Crispy House.
Uh-huh.
And when you search it on Yelp, which is how you normally look for restaurants, it has poor reviews.
Nice.
She swears that it is the best place. And when I went in, it was crowded. So I feel like it's maybe a secret place.
So this is Crispy Pata?
Uh-huh.
Crispy Pata from Crispy House in Cerritos. Is it in Cerritos?
Artesia.
Artesia. So I'm going to move this bag out of the way just so that I can... We're going to go through these one at a time. I love Crispy Pata. If you haven't seen the video we've done with Crispy Pata, you can go check that out. It comes with sauce. I love it when they give me the sauce right off the bat so I don't have to think about things. All right, I'm going to...
I think we all need rice.
Is there rice?
It should be.
Okay. Oh, it's the second thing's rice. Oh, that's not rice.
It's Pancit Malaban.
Pancit Malaban. Okay. So I need rice.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
What?
There's so much food in here.
I know.
Leia
I
went
was so
crazy.
hungry.
Leia went
have lunch.
crazy. I think this is rice. Oh. If I'm blocking Edison, let me know.
You were, but you're not anymore.
Whoa! You want some rice? Edison loves rice, right? Okay. Benny, you want some rice? Okay, I'm going to give you some first. Let me know if we get any comments or anything. Leia, would you like some rice? Oh, I'm gonna give you a bit more.
What channel is this on?
Swell Family?
Mr. Knives says swole.
Okay, Ben.
I'm assuming that means sup, actually. Sup? Hey, Mr. Knives.
All right. So Crispy Pata is the knuckle, right? Am I correct? Look at that big old piece.
Is it yummy, Benny?
Okay. I'm going to give you this because it's a
Thank
piece of
you.
good skin right there.
Everybody gets a piece. Edison,
I'm
too,
going to get
please.
Edison a piece. Here's some skin, bud. And I'm going to hand you... Ooh, wait. Ben,
Sauce.
you got to get that sauce. Oh, yeah. Here, hold on. Let me put a little bit of sauce right there. So dip it. Okay. A little sauce for
So
Daddy.
there's a sauce called Mang Tomas.
Mang Tomas?
Is that...
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the sauce that normally comes with lechon. I'm not sure, though.
It's a opaque brown kind of sauce. It's got a sweetness to it, like a fruitiness.
It tastes like it might have tamarind in it.
Yeah. That's good. All right, I'm going in for the big piece of skin here.
Do you remember when we ordered Crispy Pata from
Kiko's?
DJ Bibi Khan?
Was it DJ Pepe Khan or was it Kiko's?
I know it was DJ Bibi Khan, and we only ordered one piece. And it was not enough. We were so upset.
This is really good. Oh, sorry. Here's some meat.
That's a yay from Edison.
Oh, no, he wants more rice.
Daddy, I want more of that.
We're not there yet.
Mr. Knives says hello from GC.
Gun channels.
Hey.
Mr. Knives also a Southern California boy.
That is so crispy.
So crispy.
But like not in the hard way, like kind of
It has like
berry
almost like a
crispiness.
fried chicken crispiness to it.
Yeah. Okay, so Nixon Nilo, hey, says hi.
Hi.
Miss Meng Tomas, there's no tamarind in it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Way to go, Leah.
And Joel Bahol says you should have more of that lechon sauce / dip. So a common thing we hear.
Oh, there is more in other boxes, but we're not there yet. So I think that's the lechon kawali. So
A common thing we hear as like, you know, a
really
review
like rice.
of Filipino restaurants is how much sauce you get with your meal.
can I have the rice, please? I need to get more to Edison. Yeah, so something that like commenters make on Yelp all the time here in Southern California is like how much sauce they get. Very like it changes the score of the restaurant immensely based off of the sauce and like how generous they are with it.
Right, like restaurants.
Benny, close the door.
Turn on the light. Do you
Yeah,
want
turn the
help?
light on, bud.
Do you want help, Ben? Okay, go.
Uh-oh. We just barely got started. We already have a kid on meltdown. Okay, so I would give this like a really chicken fried taste to it. I don't remember the other one we had being this chicken fried.
Okay, so the last
This is less
one
greasy, you know?
we had, it was kind of tough. Like the meat was hard.
But it was also way fattier, like way greasier too.
Hey, New Girl says, hey, hi everyone.
Awesome.
This is really good.
Yeah,
This is the best crispy pata we've had so far.
bar none.
We've only had it twice.
I'm gonna get a lot of that sauce.
So, you know, in the U.S., I feel like beef and chicken reign supreme.
Yes,
But
indeed.
and people don't really love pork that much. But I feel like if they had it like this,
I think white people just aren't. They aren't into like those greasy pieces that you like. You know. Ben's calling for help. Yeah. More rice? You're not even eating your. This baby's like a rice kid. You might have to eat those noodles I made earlier. All right, I'm gonna eat one little piece here. And then we're gonna try the next item. Oh boy. Okay. That sauce is great. What do you think, Ben?
I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet?
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. Okay, we're gonna go to the Lechon kawali now, which is pan, right? Kawali means pan. Pan fried lechon.
is that what that means? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
You didn't know that? Oh, look at me.
Knowing things.
Here.
No? Okay, so
One-
Nixon Nilo says, you're making us hungry, as always. He's been deprived of Filipino dishes for more than a year now.
Where are you living at? Wow. So for me, yeah, you waving?
Ooh.
I want to slather this with hot sauce for some reason. You know?
Private Eye says lechon equals mang tomas or vinegar soy sauce. Is there a vinegar sauce actually? Because I prefer the vinegar sauce.
Leia, would you be so... No, there's not. Would you be so kind as to hand me the noodle bowl from lunch behind you by the coffee maker? I'm going to see if Edison will eat that instead of eating all the rice. Oh, there's a small one? Not a small one? You want a noodle? There you go, bud. You do need the sauce here. I'll give you the... You definitely want the sauce with the lechon kawali.
That is super deep fried. That is almost...
So fried.
It's almost like a chicharron.
It's like they almost made like jerky. Like fried jerky.
Is that hi,
Beautiful.
Natalie Heim?
Beautiful.
Hey, New Girl says hi, Ben.
So I understand lechon kawali's like, I think the origin of it is like leftover lechon. Like the day after lechon. I think that's what it is. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Somebody will correct me in the chat.
So it's supposed to be more dry?
I'm not sure that, like, obviously this is made to be this way because they need to do it in small batches, but if you had a big banquet and you had, like, leftover lechon, you need to recook it, crisp it up, fry it again.
There's so many dishes you could
In a pan.
You could do with leftover lechon, though.
I know. Paksiu?
One of the ones that I ordered, paksiu.
Paksiu? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
DSW Outdoor says, there's no Filipino places near me. The food always looks amazing.
It is amazing.
If I could ship it to you, I would.
It just wouldn't, it wouldn't transport.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a stewed pork. Oh my, is this just stewed pork? What is this? Pixiu? Pixiu. Oh, Ben, you're gonna love that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, it's like...
Covering Edison's face.
Oh, sorry, Edison. Oh, sweet sassy molassy Leia. Here.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Really?
I have to,
Okay,
I
now
have
to try it.
I have, like, you're not going to like it as much as I like it. Can you grab me a knife? I've got a really big piece here I got to cut down.
Oh.
I'll tell you what I
Like
think.
tangy.
Yeah. Can you grab me a knife?
Yeah. It has the vinegar in it.
I appreciate it, but that's not going to be knifey enough for me. You go ahead and use that. Okay. I have to admit something. Okay? There is a flavor in here. A strong flavor that reminds me of McDonald's sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, yeah.
There are other
gotcha.
flavors. There are other flavors. It is more complex than that. But this is hitting me in all my...
All the flavor parts.
all the dirty, sinful things that, like, I don't want to admit being a lover of food that I really love. Including...
How come nobody ever makes pork nuggets?
That's what that is. Lechon kawali, pork nugget. This is so satisfying. This legit tastes like a much better, pepperier, just more complex sweet and sour sauce. And I hate saying that because I know people will hear that and go like, "Oh, what are you doing? Eat your noodles."
Did you give him some paksiu?
I give him noodles. He's not. He doesn't seem to be into the meats right now. He hasn't touched his other ones. But maybe.
Yes, you know, the closest thing that I can describe this to that Americans would understand is it actually tastes like Carolina barbecue. Is Carolina the one with the vinegar?
St. Louis? Is that St. Louis style?
It says, Lechon Paksiu, Private Eye says, Lechon Paksiu is made from mang tomas sauce, or people just make the ingredients themselves. Nixon Nilo says, you have a great lineup. Lechon, Lechon Kawali, Paksiu, I miss them.
I know, we got all the good stuff right now.
Did I order anything else?
Yes.
It seemed reasonable at the time.
Sisig! Addison, what are you doing? Please do not feed the dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
And then we've got the pancit malabon. What are you doing? You gotta help me pass if you don't want me to put my hand in front of you.
Did you hold any of these dishes up for the camera to see?
Sisig, obviously, amazing. We know what that looks like. Hopefully you can see the crispy pata. Have me the Paksiu. I'm not trying to be offensive, I promise. It's like swimming in this sauce. So anybody who said...
a little bit more. A little bit more.
Oh, it's gonna spill. This is swimming in this sauce. I'm going to... See that sauce? I'm gonna take some of this sisig. Bloop. Sisig nugget.
Sisig's already flavored.
I get it. But you know what? That was amazing.
That was amazing.
So this sisig, a lot of bell pepper taste.
Ben, Nixon Nilo asks, "Hi Ben, do you like Pinoy food?"
Yeah?
Yeah. Me too. Can I have some sisig soup, please?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I want to know how to make Mang Tomas sauce at home. What's in it?
That's legit.
'Cause
That's
I
really
feel
good.
I feel like you could put anything in that sauce and it would be delicious.
Yeah.
Private Eye says you need to try tuna sisig
Oh my goodness. We've
Like-
done chicken.
with canned tuna.
No. Like tuna skin, right? Addison, what are you doing over there? Are you eating or are you throwing it to Charlotte?
He's throwing it to Charlotte.
Oh, bud.
So
So much
this is
bell pepper.
Lechon sisig. I prefer the one with the innards from Jerry's.
What?
The
Oh.
sisig.
Yeah, so this sisig is straight up lechon. It's kind of on the dry side. A lot of bell pepper flavor. A lot of bell pepper. That's the most prominent flavor.
Really? I tasted vinegar.
I must have a really heightened sense of taste for
No, I mean I
Bell
taste
pepper.
the bell pepper.
Oh, I
but-
get it. I'm
yeah.
just saying.
You got some of my.
I'm okay right now, thank you.
The Sunny Joseph 250 says eating makes me happy as well as watching you do it for me. I'm on a diet.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, Nixon Nilo also loves tuna sisig. Now I want to get a recipe.
Yeah.
Do you make tuna sisig at home or is that something you can buy at the store?
Well, it's gotta be something you buy. Right? I mean, unless you got an amazing cook at home. Or that knows the Filipino recipes. So, I have more of the sauce. I think I'd like another kawali piece. Do you have more?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Excuse me, Ben. Sorry.
I really just want the halaba.
That thing.
Halaba.
That's that.
Halaba.
The sauce?
Halaba.
No.
This?
Yeah.
You want a lechon?
Yeah.
Or a pork rind?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a big one. Which one do you want?
I want the
Needy
big one.
This one?
Time
Yeah.
1814 says the kids are adorable as always. Thank you very much. They have their moments.
Addison was kind of tough today.
Yeah.
If you follow my Instagram stories, you'll see. He was, started out pretty cool. But he didn't want to sleep because we had the cleaning people over. So he turned into a jerk. Yeah? Hi. Noodles? I'm okay, thank you. No, you have. You have. You want to eat? Here, little piece. Little one. Little one.
So apparently you can order tuna sisig from a restaurant, plus uni rice. Is that supposed to be uni rice, like sea urchin rice? Or is uni rice something, a totally different dish?
No. 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 No.
Oh, Mang Tomas is a liver sauce.
Oh. I don't really get a lot of liver out of that.
So that does that mean the pak siu sauce has liver in it?
Must be, right? Okay. That's fantastic. You eat it.
You didn't even have the palava.
I know, we're going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh, yeah? That you're super excited about the
It
palabok?
is malabong. I like the
Well,
fat.
it's pancit malabon.
No.
Hmm?
Palabok malabong.
How's that palabok? Palabok is its own thing. Okay, so I understand, people can correct us in the chat, that pancit just means noodle. Malabon is the same style as palabok, but palabok is not mixed.
Dad.
Malabon is all mixed up.
Gotcha.
Dad,
So it is a different
I
thing.
love these noodles.
I know.
These are the noodles I wanted yesterday.
Yeah, I bet.
I was thinking
Borg
about
the
them
Boss
in
says,
my
Tuna
bed.
sisig is actually a healthier alternative to normal sisig, which I bet is true. Can you give him some of those noodles? I bet he'll love them. Oh, unlimited rice. Got it.
What?
Nixon Nilo was talking about tuna sisig and unlimited rice, and I didn't understand the shortened word.
Whoa.
I got here.
Oh, this smells so good.
So I generally expect malabon and palabok to have a similar flavor profile. This is very different.
It has cabbage in it.
Very different.
Oh,
This is
Lechon
like,
paksiw.
I love cabbage.
So the Sunny Joseph 250 is saying the lechon paksiw is a leftover food, sautéed in garlic and onion, and the Mang Tomas, then vinegar. That sounds really good. What should we do with all these leftovers?
we'll let some of the neighbors next door have our Filipino neighbors. So this is a,
I feel like this needs lemon
or
or spicy
Calamansi.
vinegar.
yeah? Rice, please.
Nixon Nilo says
Want some rice?
pancit malabon has thicker noodles, while pancit palabok has thinner noodles. Both are right noodles. Yeah.
So this, to me, tastes like a cross between palabok, like I'm used to, or pancit malabon, and a little bit of like pad thai.
Yeah, it tastes like a sautéed noodle dish.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like palabok is like a palabok is more of a
You say, excuse you. Excuse me.
cold noodle dish.
Maybe. Oh, this is it's good though.
Ben Nixon Nilo is calling you a savage. Can you pull your plate a little bit closer to you?
Ah! It's so wet. Ah!
Hi, Eclipse Ontario. It says hello, everyone, and the food
Ah!
is so good.
Okay, you sit there. What? Are you done? You know?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Oh, back to that rice though. He loves that rice.
Animal crackers. I want some.
Yeah, eat some more of your dinner, and then you can have some, okay?
We'll find the pork animal cracker and you can have that one. The pig. Okay, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This was good. I feel a little guilty for having all this food.
Mom, I want to be Hulk for next Halloween.
But this was amazing.
Really? What did you learn about the Hulk?
I just saw Hulk and he Aiden was Hulk for Halloween.
I saw Aiden was Hulk for Halloween. He was a good Hulk.
That was glorious.
Palabok.
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 What
Sir
palabok?
Fetch is trying to phonetically sound it out for us.
It's tough. Understand, everybody has commented PA-LAH-BOK, right? That's generally how people spell it. But there is a nuance in there, like the second syllable is supposed to be accentuated or said prominently. And that the bok, B-O-K, is really bok. At least that is what I've been told by multiple people. So I say palabok. Palabok. That is
Did
what
I
I've
not
been
get
told.
a dessert?
I didn't see a dessert.
Wow.
That's okay. We had meat dessert.
What are you going to have second though?
I could almost eat any of it and put it in the sauce. Like, just, it doesn't even matter. Like, the sauce makes it so good. And the paxio sauce, I could coat it on any of this and it would just be dynamite. That was a very nice surprise. That's going on my list of like,
I think
totally.
the crispy pata, hands down, was the best thing.
Huh. It was better than the lechon kawali, but I really did like the
I've had
paxio.
better sisig.
The sisig was not the best sisig for sure. I think Pinoy Pinay sisig is better.
Huh.
Yeah.
We definitely need to do Jerry's though. Because
We have to do Jerry's.
it comes out on a sizzling platter.
It's like a Mexican restaurant fajita of sisig. Comes out on a cast iron, flat iron skillet, and it's just sizzling, deliciously sizzling.
So there's this local Filipino place that's really popular, but everybody says that the food is okay, but what's really awesome is they do, I think, karaoke and dancing or something.
Is that Jerry's?
It's just fancy.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a bar. It's like a Filipino bar. I don't think that we'll be taking the kids there, though.
So what I want to know
Jesus.
is, Filipino friends, when you go sing karaoke, what do you sing?
Smoke on the water. Right?
Ben, what is your favorite song to sing? Is it from Hamilton? Is it King George?
That was good. That was exquisite. That was good that we, I wouldn't do this normally, right? You wouldn't need to do all the different kind of, like, lechon varieties. You wouldn't need a sisig and a paksiw and a crispy pata and lechon kawali. You would get, like, maybe one and then, like, something else. A binengungnan, right?
Oh, they had lechon, but
They did? Ah!
I think no,
Like
they called it binagugnan baboy, which
That's pork. That boy's pork.
I thought baboy was a cooking style.
No, it's pork. But
I
when
thought
you say
lechon was
lechon
pork.
baboy, it means that
was the
style.
smooth-skinned
Right,
pork.
but then when you say lechon kawali, that just means lechon in a pan or cooked in a pan after the fact or whatever. Uh-oh, Edison's trying to get... Oh my god, Edison is a nightmare. Oh no. You went down? Okay, hold on.
Trending says lechon yummy.
Look at this kid. This is what we have to deal with at the end of all the mukbangs, is this kid. A total mess. And then Charlotte, who we don't actually want to eat the food because she gets too fat. She's a corgi. Watch out, Charlotte. Charlotte, move.
Eclipse Antonio says that's the way it should be served in a hot sizzling iron plate.
There you go. Yeah.
The Sunny Joseph 250 says Filipino is not a tonal language like Viet or Chinese. You can say no matter how you do it and they'll understand you.
I love you. I love you. Although we have been corrected so many times on our pronunciation of words.
I do want to clarify something now. Because I feel as though, and I'm saying this as somebody who's Chinese Vietnamese, that the Filipino people are much less judgmental.
Totally true.
And much more welcoming into their own
Totally true. Don't get on the couch. Whoa, hey.
Than
Give him one.
my people are.
Yeah. Here, Edison. Edison, here. Oh.
Eclipse Antonio says, I'll be getting lechon later. You guys make me crave for it. So I tried to do something today, and it was get lechon baboy, and I could not get it.
Right, because you got to buy the whole pig.
No.
Right, which makes sense, because if they're going to go through that effort, they want to make like a whole thing. With that said, Kiko's, which if you search Kiko's hot, when we were still doing the mukbangs on the Hash Nasi channel, if you look under Kiko's, which is in Cerritos, they have lechon baboy, and they cook like a whole thing, and then they serve it throughout the day.
I called them.
I know, they run out.
Oh.
They run out really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So
Milo says, that's a tough question because I don't have a good singing voice. Haha.
So does that Julie's or whatever that we also did a mukbang for? They claim to have the best sisig.
Private Eye says, just take Lipitor after the lechon meal.
So that's another thing we get a lot of comments on, is Filipino people love to comment how the food is loaded with cholesterol and that we should be careful.
So, Trending, I think, just joined not long ago and asked, did you get the crunchy, crispy skin? So I think you need to show the crispy pata because you still have a whole knuckle left.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Is this an outfit?
So,
Maybe.
crispy pata is the big knuckle.
Yeah.
This thing is so crispy. And it came from a place called Crispy House. We've also done crispy pata before in mukbangs. This one is by far the crispiest of crispy patas that we've had.
Like, it wasn't hard. It was crispy.
Right. The other one had a combination of crispy, but then really chewy, really fatty pieces. Because this they did a much better job of rendering it. Hey, Edison! What are you yelling about?
Can you give him some animal crackers too, please?
Give him, he has two, but give him more. I'm eating Ben's food.
Look, I'm doing my food.
Well, thank you. Edison!
Nady Heim, 1814. I am also too shy for karaoke. Josh is the karaoke one of our couple.
Yeah.
Private Eye says Filipinos are a melting pot. That is true. I mean, that's why the food is so good too, I think.
And that's probably also why they're not like generally more welcoming, is because they're used to having diverse situations and people.
I think it's actually ingrained in the culture for a number of different reasons, including being a kind of religious country. A religious country that wasn't exposed to crusades and wars over religion.
Well, you could argue that's happening now, but...
Okay, so Nixon Milo is actually in Bangkok, Thailand. Nixon Milo, give us some Thai recommendations, and we'll try to do a Thai mukbang so that you can eat along with us.
Yeah, so we actually do have some pretty decent Thai restaurants around us that are considered... We understand it's not just all the same. Thai food isn't all just the same. We have different actual varieties of Thai food in the area. Like Renuna corn, right?
And thank you for watching all of our mukbang videos.
Oh, thank you.
You too. Nixon, Nilo, and Eclipse Antonio, thank you both for watching all of our mukbang videos. Do we want to do a quick Q&A? We'll do like a 5-minute Q&A and then wrap up the video.
Well, let's do first, before we do that, did we give a total one top to bottom, your favorite? I know you said crispy pata is number one.
Number one.
I'm torn between the paksiw is number one and the crispy pata is number one. I would say then would be the lechon kawali, then would be the sisig. The sisig, not the best sisig I've had. Probably not even top 5.
You know what's really the worst thing about the fact that the sisig isn't even the best, but like you just can't stop eating.
Oh yeah.
It's just
Yeah, totally. And the pancit malaban is different than what I expected. It's good, but it seems so unlike all the other pancits and palabok that I've had before that I don't know where to fit it in, but still okay. Okay, quick Q&A. Now that we've hopefully the questions are.
I don't know if anybody has any questions.
No, that's fine.
Just because I think we've been trying to talk to everybody while we're eating.
We hit it. Wow. Okay, so this live stream stuff worked out pretty well. That came out okay. Hopefully, it looks all right. What we can do in the future, which is something it's on my Amazon wish list. We can set up another camera that can go vertically on the table so they can see the food. How cool would that be? And we can do you can switch between picture in picture. That broadcaster. You can click between the different scenes, and it will switch. It'll go from big picture us, small picture table, to big picture table, small picture us.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
I mean, the food really is the star of the show.
Right. And the kids are having fun. So.
Ben, you want to come say goodbye?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Well, then say goodbye from over there. Yell it really loud.
Private Eye says we have our own problem with Muslim terrorists for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
You are
But let's
Papa.
just enjoy the food and be happy.
Yeah. So there is no shortage of all kinds of historical things in the Philippines for sure.
That's true.
Well, we'll leave it at that. We had a great time. The live stream worked out wonderfully, so we will probably do that in the future because this is easy to set up. I think it's cool to be able to see people comment directly to us too. This is a format that's more accessible to live stream. I think because it's so informal. It's just fun. It's relaxing. Now you're sitting in the room with us.
Yeah, it's like you're here having a meal with us.
Right. Anyway, if you have not already, please subscribe. I'm assuming if you're here, though, you probably got the notification. So click that little bell.
There's one question. It says,
Yes.
Trending, when did you start liking Filipino dish and what dish?
We've talked about this. Leia's history with Filipino food goes way back, much longer than mine. Because Cerritos, California is a very dense Filipino city. Lots of Filipino people. You can go ahead and give your story, and then I'll give mine, because mine's much shorter.
I don't remember my first Filipino. My best friends growing up were all Filipino. No, you know what? My first Filipino dish was spaghetti with banana ketchup.
That's pretty legit. People are pretty passionate about their banana ketchups, we found out. My first Filipino dish was palabok, and it was from Jollibee, and it was after I grew up in Whittier. It's a town in California. The largest two demographics in Whittier are white people and Mexican people. So we have really good Mexican food, not a lot of other food, a lot of chain restaurants, stuff like that. And so literally 10 miles down the street is Cerritos, where we have this really dense Asian population. And until I moved here with you in 2009, that was kind of when it all started going crazy. Hey, careful.
And then you would go.
Hold on! Don't spoil my story. Don't get me wrong. I grew up eating Asian food, but Filipino food kind of didn't have a foothold yet until Jollibee. Leia said you gotta try Jollibee. I love spicy food. We got the spicy chicken. Loved it.
I love tortang talong. You're right, Eclipse Antonio.
And what they called the paradise noodle, which we know as Fiesta noodle, really? Oh, it's paradise pie or something like that. Hey, don't make him scream. Let him go. Hey, let him go.
Are you keeping something from him?
What are you doing?
Okay, get out from under him then.
This turned into a really long question. The Fiesta noodle, which is the palabok, that was the first time I had it, and it had the little packets of preserved lemon juice. I loved it from that moment. The flavor profile, I tell this to people all the time, the flavor profile in palabok is something that is special among other noodle dishes. It's really hard to get that flavor. Hey! All right, hold on. Leave him alone. Get away monkey in peace. Here, sit in your seat.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want
You
it.
don't
Okay,
have
then
to.
go sit in the couch. Or go play in the
to the
playroom.
playroom.
Yeah, go in the playroom. Drink your soda. Anyway, so palabok was my first dish, and then I graduated. No, maybe. No, you know what? I take that back. When I graduated college in 2004, it was in Cerritos.
This is like the reason that we edit our videos.
Yeah, right? And I think that was, I had Lechon. I had Lechon for the first time. That was in Cerritos in 2004.
Huh.
Somewhere around
Okay.
there. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because the kids are screaming and...
Any mukbang in the Philippines in the future. We do want to go visit the Philippines. I was born in the Philippines. The question's from the Sunny Joseph 250.
She's not Filipino. She's Chinese, but born in the
But I'd
Philippines.
like to go back. Maybe hang out with some monkeys. Because I had a pet monkey when I was in the Philippines.
She remembers it when that whole... She was born and then left before she turned 1 years old.
Yeah.
You don't remember that monkey.
I don't, but I was told enough about it.
Right.
Yeah. My dad was going to try to smuggle it into the U.S. when immigrating, which is like super illegal. And my mom finally talked him out of it.
Let's tranquilize a monkey, guys. This sounds like a really good idea.
He loved that monkey so much. That's why I hear about it so much. Okay, well, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. And again, hit the little notification bell so you get notifications when we post videos. Comment, subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. You know how to end it?
Stop streaming.
That'll do it.
Okay.